I just seen the video of Kyle Rittenhouse on the stand crying. Wow, that guy was really crying. He's a shut the hell up, asshole. I can make fun of him if I want to. Oh, I don't care if he's a Trump supporter too. Hey, as far as I'm concerned, y'all motherfuckers can come and get it. But anyways. Hey. Listen. I mean, that was a little funny. Hey, you got to admit, hey, he did a fantastic thing, okay? He did a fantastic thing. He took out a piece of shit pedophile and another douchebag with a skateboard and another convicted felon with a handgun. I think all of those three guys were convicted felons, right? Yeah, he shot them all, killed two. Hey, he's 2 out of 3. Hey, he's batting .667. If he was a Major League Baseball player, he would sign a contract for $220 million for 8 years. Probably spend the last 3 of it sitting as a designated hitter if you were in the American League. Yeah. Listen, I don't really know what to say about the case because there really is no case. It's self-defense. Like he's gonna, at the worst case scenario, I see him doing a little bit of time just because he was in possession of a gun and he was not 18. Other than that, he didn't take the gun. You see, you stupid fucking liberals, you don't understand when you keep crying about him crossing state lines with a gun. First of all, he didn't cross the state line with the gun. The gun was given to him by a family. I think it was his gun, but they bought it for him and they were going to transfer it to him when he turned 18. They lived in Wisconsin. He worked in Wisconsin. He lived in Illinois. See, a lot of you guys, you live in these big fucked off cities, right? So you don't know how it works like small towns. But for instance, if I live in, buttfuck Illinois in a little tiny town, the biggest city that might be 5 miles away might be across state line in Wisconsin. It might be in Kenosha. So when you guys are doing this crossing state lines, no, that was his community. That was his community. Yeah, he lived maybe 2, 3, 4 miles down the road on the Illinois side, but he worked in Kenosha. He might have even went to school in Kenosha. Yeah, that's his community. Yeah, and he was protecting his community. Now, I do agree with some of you liberal shitheads when you say that Kyle should have stayed home. I 100% agree. I think he should have stayed home and fuck that. But you know what? He's the man's a patriot. Yeah, he's a man. He's only 18 years old, but he's a man. He took out 2 scumbags. As far as I'm concerned, that's grown man shit right there. And, you know, not only do I hope he never serves a day in jail or prison ever again, I hope he signs all kinds of book deals, movie deals. He'll be taken well care of, okay? Even if they gave him 5 years in prison or what, let's say these dumbass jurors, let's say they were dumbass jurors and he gets, 10 years or whatever. When he gets out, he will be set for life. Okay, you know Donald Trump is going to send that check for $100,000, through this person, through that. He's like, hey, you already know Trump's going to hook him up. Trump's going to hook him up. You got multi-millionaire conservatives. They're going to hook him up. This guy, he will be well taken care of. And, hey, he'll have a job waiting for him. Maybe he'll be a panelist on Fox News. Who knows? Or maybe he'll get a job with InfoWars. Whatever the case might be, maybe in a negative way he's famous, but, if anybody can learn from this situation, let's learn 2 things. Number 1, if there is a riot or looting going on where you live or in the area, don't fucking go over there. Don't go looting. Don't go trying to stop the looters. Keep your asses at home. Number 1. Number 2, do not chase a guy carrying a rifle. He's not carrying it because it looks cool on him. He's carrying it to protect himself from idiots such as you. Oh, and I believe this is the most important one. This might be the most important thing that we can learn. And we kind of forgot about this. Don't sexually assault your girlfriend. Do not stick your finger in her vagina. Don't do that. If you're fighting with your girlfriend or your wife, do not stick your finger in her vagina unless she wants you to do it. If she wants you to do it, that's fine. Go ahead and do it. you know, remember, come here. Remember that. But if you're fighting with her, don't say, come here, bitch, and then do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Because if you listen to me, right, if with these three things, if you listen to me, number one, you'll still be walking. Number two, you'll still be alive. And number three, you won't be having to go through all of this court bullshit, going on trial for fake murder that, you were simply just defending yourself. There's a lot that you guys can learn from a homeless guy who lives in a minivan.